Good morning, dear students. Welcome to English lesson. Do you know some heroes? In today's lesson, we are going to talk about heroes. Heroes are people who have sacrificed their lives for other people. And the name of our topic today is Heroes Never Die. Yes, heroes never die. They live in the people's hearts. And let's see what we are going to learn in today's lesson. Today we will learn about heroism and patriotism. And we will also have grammar section, and we will learn about future simple tense in speech. We will learn how to speak about future. Let's begin. In the beginning of the lesson, I will show you some people. Do you know him? From history, you should know he is Babek. He is Babek, Azerbaijani hero. This is Jeanne d'Arc. This is also a famous person, hero for many people. King Arthur, Shah Ismail Khatai. What do you know about these people? Why are they known by a lot of people? They are considered to be heroes. They are people's heroes because they have done so many things for their people, for their country. And now let's see what makes a hero. Who is a hero? What kind of people are called heroes? What makes a hero? Heroes save lives. Yes, there are so many heroes who sacrifice their own life to save other people's life who are in need. Heroes are brave and stand up for you. Stand up means to protect. They are brave, they are not scared of anything. And they always protect poor people, the right people, people who are right. Heroes stand up for what is right. Yes, they stand up for what is right. That makes them hero actually. If somebody is brave but does not protect the right but protects the wrong actions, we don't call them heroes. Heroes are good people, kind people. Heroes are generous. If somebody is generous, he or she likes sharing things with other people. So heroes are generous. For example, Hacı Zeynalabdin Tağıyev. We can also call him a hero. He didn't fight in the battles, but he shared his belongings, his money with poor people. He opened schools. So we can call him a hero because he was a generous person. And now I want to talk about one of the heroes of Azerbaijan. He is the national hero of Azerbaijan, Mubariz İbrahimov. People love him and know him, not just in Azerbaijan, but in many parts of the world, because he did a very huge bravery for Azerbaijani people, and in the end he was killed by the Armenians. Mübariz İbrahimov, and now let's know some more about him. Mübariz İbrahimov was born in Aliabad village of Biləsuvar region on February 7th in 1988. He fought around Çaylı village in Tartar and defended this village from the Armenians. He sacrificed himself for peace of people on June 18th in 2010. Mubariz was only 22 when he died as a hero and became a national hero of our country. He bravely served his country and set a good example. He was very brave and he bravely defended our territories, and he was a very good role model for other young people of our country. His name will remain in the hearts of the people, so Azerbaijani people will never forget Mubariz and such kind of people like Mubariz who were heroes, who were brave and who sacrificed their lives for us. We will never forget them. And now in this part of our lesson, we will have grammar part. In this section, we will learn how to talk about future. We will use will or shall. Let's learn when to use will and when to use shall. But before that, I want to show you some expressions that are for future tense. So these are time expressions for future. If you see any of these time expressions, it means that you will use will or shall. Okay? And these expressions are tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, next year, next month, next week, or next day, in a week, in 2 months, in 2 weeks, in 2 days. So these are future expressions. So what to use, will or shall? In English, when we have pronouns I or we use shall in British English. I or we shall go to the museum tomorrow. So I shall go to the museum tomorrow, or we shall go to the museum tomorrow. And for other pronouns like you, he, she, it, we are going to use will. So you, he, she will go. Let's take them separately. You will go to the museum tomorrow. He will go to the museum tomorrow. She will go to the park the next day, we can say. We can say it will rain tomorrow. Okay, so for these pronouns, we will always use will. And now we are going to learn the interrogative and negative forms. Okay, to make interrogative question form of will or shall, we are going to use them at the beginning of the sentence. For example, shall I go? Shall I go to the museum? Shall I go to the museum? Or question for will, we will say, will you buy a new car? It's not so difficult, I think, yes, to ask questions for will or shall. We are going to put them at the beginning of the sentence before the pronoun, before I, you, he, she, it, right? Can you make your own examples now? And now we will learn how to make negative sentences with shall or will. It's also easy. We are going to put just not after will or shall. For example, I shall not go to park. Or you will not go to the cinema. I will also show you the short forms of shall not and will not, but I must tell you that the short form of shall not is shan't, but it is not used a lot. But let's just learn it. This is the short form of shall not. And the short form of will not is won't. And it is used a lot. People use it a lot. I won't go to the cinema. I won't buy that car. We won't sleep late. So they use it a lot. But shall and shan't are not used so much. Just to teach you grammar, I must mention it, but keep in your mind that mainly English people use will or won't. Finally, it's time to give you your task. You are going to read the reading passage on page 89, which is a mythology about Greek gods, which are also heroes. That's all for today. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.